So the first event is the 100-meter dash. It's along this stretch normally, starting back there all the way to here. So it's a straight line, 100 meters, and you just go all out. It's a pretty short race. Normally, almost everyone's done under 14, 15 seconds. The fastest people will be done in the mid 11s or 12 seconds. And overall, there's not a whole lot of like strategy when it comes to it. It's just a very all-out kind of race. So you just go as hard as you can the whole time because it's a pretty short amount of time. So this is good if you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of speed, but maybe not a ton of endurance. The next event is the 200, which starts at that line right there and goes around the track, around the curve, and then along another 100 meters to the end over there. So that's half the length of the track, and that is generally still a pretty not a super tactical race. Most 200 runners are able to go pretty hard, almost all out the entire time. And again, that's another one if you have a lot of speed, but maybe not a ton of endurance, you'll run the 200 oftentimes. The 400 meter, which is just one lap around the track, that one can get a little longer, and there's a little more strategy involved because it's pretty difficult to go as hard as you can for 400 meters. So you'll save a little bit of energy in the second 200 meters so you can finish strong and start hard. But in general, it's a one lap around the track unless you're at Carmont, because Carmont's track is 389 meters because they couldn't afford the last 11 meters of track. So just keep that in mind whenever you're racing at Carmont. There's the 800 meter, which is 2 laps, and that takes a lot of skill, and that's right in between sprinting and distance. So that's where people have the best economy of endurance and speed training. And in general, it's a pretty hard event. There's a lot of skill involved. It's also a mentally tough event as well.